How are you guys doing today? Most subscribers been asking me about crypto taxes. Well, today's the day you're gonna get some information on taxes on your crypto, either if you had any gains or you had some losses. So let's get straight into it. Crypto taxes 2024 rates and how to calculate what you owe. Yes, crypto is taxed. Profits from trading crypto and are subject to capital gain taxes, just like stocks. All right, so when we go right here, when you sell cryptocurrency, you are a subject to federal capital gains tax. This is the same tax you pay for the sale of other assets, including stocks. Capital gains taxes are a percentage of your gain or profit. There is not a single percentage used. Instead, the percentage is determined by two factors. One, how long you own the cryptocurrency before selling it. If you own it more than a year, you'll generally pay less taxes than what you'd pay if you sold sooner. Two, your total taxable income for the year in which you sold the cryptocurrency. In general, the higher your taxable income, the higher your rate will be. So, say if you make $60,000 a year, it's dependent on the percentage. Now, if you make less than 60 grand in Florida, you can receive the child tax earned credit. But if you make more than 60,000, you don't qualify for that and you have to, pay back taxes. You are only taxed on cryptocurrency if you sell it, whether for cash or for another cryptocurrency. So if you bought $100 of cryptocurrency that is now worth $200 and you still own it, you aren't taxed. You get what I'm saying? So say it again. So if you bought $100 worth of cryptocurrency that is now worth $200 and you still own it, you're not taxed on that digital asset. Again, the only way you're taxed if you convert it into another digital currency, sell it, quick flips, all that is taxed. So short-term capital gains tax for crypto. If you own cryptocurrency for 1 year or less than before selling, you'll pay the short term capital gains tax. Short term capital gains taxes are higher than long term capital gains taxes. Any profits from short term capital gains are added to all other taxable income for the year, and you calculate your taxes on the entire amount. This means short term gains are taxed as ordinary income. Okay, so say if you had a side hustle, it's something like that. Like with income, you'll end up paying a different tax rate for the portion of your income that falls into each tax bracket. Like what I said, for certain uh, families or individuals, it's all about the tax bracket. If you're above 60 grand, then you're in a different percentage in the tax bracket. Okay. For example, if you're a single filer, you'll pay 10% on the first $11,000 of income. Okay. Then you pay 12% on the next chunk of income up to $44,725. Below are the full short term capital gains tax rates, which apply to cryptocurrency and are the same as the federal income tax brackets. Okay. So as you guys see here, this is short term tax rates if you sold crypto in 2023, which taxes is due in 2024. So the tax rate 10% for single filers is 0 to 11,000. If you only make that, it's 10%. But if you are married, filed jointly, it's 0 to 22,000 salary. And then my married filing separately, again, 11,000. Head of household, 15,700. So this is the tax bracket that you'll be at of paying taxes. Okay. And then it increases as well, 12% uh, how much you're gonna have to pay if you make from 11,000 to 44 grand a year by yourself. If you're married, it's from 22,000 to 89,000. That's jointly if you're filing jointly. And married filing separately, the most you can make by yourself is $95,000. Whereas you see, you'll be in the 22. No, 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 no. Take that back. You'll be in the $44,725 for the 12%. But for the 22% single filers, you can only make 95,000 a year if you're single. So if you guys see the chart, I hope it's pretty clear for you guys that you guys can see. And then, and it goes up. So from 37%, and you're making 578,000 or more, you're paying that percent of taxes back. So short-term tax rates, if you sell crypto in 2024, taxes due in 2025, it applies the same, but it's different now, right? See, the tax rate, they know, like Uncle Sam knows, all right? For the taxes due in 2025, it increased. So from 2023 taxes for 2024, it was just only for 11,000. If you scroll down, it's from 11,600. It increased because they know a lot of us are going to become wealthy. They're just waiting. So long-term capital gains tax for crypto. If you sell cryptocurrency after owning it more than a year, you'll pay long-term capital gains. Long-term capital gains have their own system of tax rates. While these types of gains aren't taxed as ordinary income, you'll still use your taxable income to determine the long-term capital gains bracket you're in. Dependent on your income and filing status, you'll generally either pay 0%, 15%, or 20% on your long-term gains. So you guys see, you pay less taxes or pay nothing if you're holding. This is how most of these wealthy millionaires get away. They're like, nah, I'm holding it for some years. They ain't have to worry about paying taxes. But once they do sell, I mean, they have enough money to pay for the taxes and be good. So as you see here, long-term rates, if you sold crypto in 2023, taxes due in April 2024. As you see here, single up to $44,000, 0%. That's 0%. But if you make more than 44,000, you have to pay 15%. This is just single. And if you make more than half a million, you're paying 20%. All right. But it's the same goes down below. It's the same. So less taxes. So if you're married, filing jointly, and your family make only $89,000 together, you're paying 0%. If you married filing separately, it has to be only $44,625. Okay. But head of household, if you're just claiming as head of household, it's just 59,000 if you're filing separately, as a head of household. So long-term rates, if you sell crypto in 2024, taxes due in April 2025. As you guys see, again, this is long-term rates, 0% if you're making at least 47,000. That's for single. Married filing jointly, that's 94,000. That's the most you can make, and you're not going to pay nothing for that. Head of household, you only if you make 63 grand and below, you're good. You ain't paying no taxes. But the only time you're paying taxes if you are making a lot more than $47,000 for single. And married filing jointly, if you're making at least 94,000 and up, you're paying 15%, and so on. So you're going to be paying taxes for that. What if I sold cryptocurrency for a loss? Which I know there's a lot of people who has sold their digital assets, you know what I'm saying, as a loss. If you sell crypto for less than you bought it, you can use those losses to offset gains you made elsewhere. The resulting number is sometimes called your net gain. For example, you buy $100 of crypto ABC, right? And $100 of crypto XYZ. You later sell ABC for $75, a loss of $25, and XYZ for $200, a gain of $100. Your potential taxable amount will be $75 from, the 100 to 25. That's how much you lost. If your losses exceeded your gains, you can use the additional amount to reduce your taxable income up to $3,000 in most cases. You can then use or carry over any remaining losses to offset gains in the future years. Okay. Now, most people ask, will I be taxed if I change wallets? What they mean by wallets is hardware wallets or just wallets on your phone where you hold your crypto, your portfolio. That's what it's talking about. No, transferring cryptocurrency from one wallet you own to another does not count as selling it. You won't be taxed. Now, are my staking or mining rewards taxed? Yes, the IRS considers staking rewards as income that must be reported, as well as any cryptocurrencies received through mining. Other forms of cryptocurrency transactions that the IRS says must be reported include buying property, goods, or services with crypto, receiving crypto for goods or services, receiving crypto after a hard fork, a change in the underlying blockchain, receiving an airdrop, a common crypto marketing technique. Do I still pay taxes if I traded cryptocurrency for another cryptocurrency? Yes, the IRS is clear about this. If you trade cryptocurrency for any other asset, including other cryptocurrencies, it's a taxable event. So if you guys are trying to, get forms, there's IRS forms 8949, and it summarized that information on form 1040, along with capital gains from any other investments. Okay, so those are the forms, and you go straight to here, sales and other dispositions of capital assets, form 8949. And this is how the form would look like. So basically, you're going to write down your crypto. If you did a short term, long term, you put your crypto names there, the date that you bought the crypto, the date that you sold the crypto, and the proceeds sell price, and then the cost, So, everything is self explanatory. And down here, if you've just been holding it for a long-term transaction involving capital assets you held more than 1 year are generally long-term. So you see the instructions and you just write down the names of the crypto, the day that you bought it, and you don't have to write this because you haven't sold it. You've been holding it. You know what I'm saying? So that's about it. So, I hope you guys are, understanding the whole crypto taxes and what's going on. This is what's happening. And you guys have to understand this whole crypto tax because you guys don't want to be messed up at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to be messed up with that. So, long-term generational wealth will be happening. As you guys see in the advertisement, they got Charles Schwab, Interactive Brokers, or JP Morgan Wealth Management. They know what's going on. They know there's tons of money into crypto, and that's why they're having their hands in it. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you guys for tapping in. I just want to bring in this brief info of crypto taxes. Most of you guys wanted to know. Some people don't know. It's good to put it out there. So once again, I appreciate you guys. See you guys in the next